It's been a long time coming, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, what's going on? Where have you been? And what's new in your life? And so I'm finally ready to address things. It's like really kind of hard to talk about because so much has happened, so I don't even know where to start. Hey guys, it's me, ImBrettRossi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm just giving a little bit of a life update. The last couple years have been quite a roller coaster for me, which is kind of in line with like Geminis. I guess the Gemini has been in like a season where we have been going through it, I guess. So if you believe in astrology or whatever, let me tell you, my hair is going through it just as much as me. I just wanted to give you guys a little life update. I know I've started vlogging again. So I'm living back in LA for a while. I moved down to San Diego because I fell madly in love. I was going to get married, and unfortunately things didn't really pan out. But while I was down there, I kind of put my brand on hold. I was just really focused on my partner, and by no fault of my partner at all. It's just I just was giving all of myself. I'm back in LA. I moved back here about 2 months ago, and it was a big adjustment for me. It definitely was very challenging separating because, you know, this was somebody that I loved and we had planned to spend the rest of our lives together, but unfortunately life happens. I have nothing but, you know, love for that person. But now I'm on to a new adventure, and it's not really new. It's more so just me pursuing my brand again. I just want to say I'm so lucky and I'm so thankful for all of you guys out there who support me still, because oftentimes I have imposter syndrome and I'm like, I don't really, I'm like, why? Like, why does anybody care to even follow my social media or watch me or even think about me or support me? So it means a lot to me. You guys will never know how thankful I am. Now I am, after I had slowed down my feature dancing, because as you guys know, I feature dance a lot. You can see in some of my past vlogs. Feature dancing is, for some of you who don't know, where you travel around the country and you put on these shows and you do appearances and like meet and greets and autograph signings, and you take pictures and you go to different clubs and you meet different people and experience different things, and it's so fun, but also very rewarding because I get to meet so many of you guys all over the country and also experience like different things because I'm in California, so the South is way different than, you know, the West Coast. I'm starting to feature more again. I took some time off because this last winter I was feature dancing so much, and it was just, the airlines. It wasn't the clubs at all. It was the airlines. I was having flight after flight after flight problems, and it drove me insane. I think at one point I was stranded in an airport for 10 hours and I literally went insane. Yeah, so I took some time off and I was really focusing on a ranch that me and my partner at the time were building, and that was my dream. My dream has always been to run a ranch. Then I got a job at a salon part-time because I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I went and got a job at a salon. I was working there 3 days a week, and then I just did my horses and I shot content for my website here and there. I really was just focused on family, and I wasn't going to abandon my brand. In fact, I was going to parlay it into like a farm brand. Things change, life happens. So I am back on the road. I am so excited. I'm gonna be at Exotica in Miami June 27th, 28th, and 29th. I'm also featuring at Gold Rush in Miami, which I'm excited about because I have never danced at that club. I've never featured at that club. And I love Miami. Like we're going to Miami, bitch. Like who doesn't like Miami? Yes, it's gonna be hot and muggy, but I don't care. It's Miami. Also, I'm very excited to be just doing Exotica. I haven't done Exotica since I think 2017 or 2018. I have not done a convention, like a fan signing convention, since 2017 or 2018, one of those. I stopped doing fan signing conventions. Yes, in 2024, January of 2024, I hosted the AVN red carpet, the Gavian red carpet. I did all of the voiceovers for the AVN and Gavian show. And then I did the Showtime special where you go around the convention floor and you interview the stars. So that was great, but I didn't sign. So this is my first time signing at a convention again. And I'm really nervous because it's like what if nobody shows up? What if no one cares that I'm there? What if nobody remembers me? And that's always awkward. Like, hi, I'm just standing here like, hello. Very, very excited to be doing that. And then I have some feature dates lined up. My closest feature dates are gonna be on June 28th, Gold Rush in Miami, and July 10th, I'm gonna be at Sapphires in New York. I'm just really excited. I'm so excited. I've been shooting a lot of content. I just got back from Cabo. I think I'm gonna go to Hawaii and shoot in July, and I'm moving again, which kind of sucks because I've literally moved so many times in the last year. I've probably moved, let's see, 3 or 4 times. This unit that I'm in right now is really depressing. Not to mention, it kind of reminds me of my healing journey, and I am in a healing journey. Not every day is easy, but not every day is hard. You know, kind of what I've been up to. I'm literally moving in less than a week, and I haven't packed. Which kind of is funny because I'm packed for a month and a half. And a couple weeks ago, a friend came over and was like, you need to unpack, you need to make this space yours, or else you're gonna keep living in like this depression hole, because I was in like such a deep, dark depression for a while, and encompassed by sadness and failure and just really self-deprecating thought. I just didn't want to do anything. And normally I'm very clean and very organized, and I'm glad that my friend came over and was like, no, we're gonna do this. But then, like 2 weeks ago, I decided, okay, I want a bigger place. I don't like this place. It's just bad juju. I just feel like it reminds me too much of sadness. And I am really trying to progress into my happy healing era. So I'm moving in less than a week. And the best part is I'm literally moving right across the courtyard. I'm looking at my townhome, my new townhome right now. I can see it from my window. So it's a 1-minute walk. I love where I live. I am back kind of in the area where I was living before I moved to San Diego. My horses are 10 minutes down the street. I'm just really feeling thankful and blessed. And even when I have hard days, I remind myself how lucky I am and that things could be harder than they are. Also, you guys wanted to know about my heart. Right now, I'm wearing a heart monitor. I started having heart problems a couple weeks ago, and I just kind of ignored it. And then I ended up in the emergency room because my heart started wigging out. And we're really hoping that it's just stress, because stress is my first name. The doctor actually asked me, are you stressed? Stress is my first name. I've always been a very stressed person, but I think that the life events that happened in the last couple months really stressed me out. And I'm not just talking about the ending of a chapter, but also I have a very close friend who is like family to me and is struggling with cancer. I have a lot of other life stuff that's going on. So not only am I dealing with the ending of a chapter, but I'm also dealing with other things that, life. It's really hard to stay positive. I'm getting there. My freaking heart started wigging out they're really hoping that it's just stress. So I'm gonna wear this monitor, I'm gonna get an echocardiogram, some chest x-rays, and we're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be okay. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope this was an okay life update, and I hope you guys have a great day and stay positive. I know that's really, really hard. Sometimes some days are just really, really hard, and you just gotta cry it out. If you're having a hard day, don't be scared to cry. It's all right. But you know, it's gonna be okay. And I truly believe that. And, you know, just keep on trucking.